Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
Fall harvest means long hours for you and your equipment. You both need a fuel that can handle the pressure. So use Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster Premium Diesel from Farmer's Pride for more power, better fuel economy, faster starts, and special additives to help reduce downtime. What's more, when you do business with Farmer's Pride, you'll notice a personal touch that goes beyond the expected. Farmer's Pride, in the field, on your farm, in your community.
Looking to sell your land, business, or home? Are you in the market for a new property or home? Look no further than the trusted experts at Strikey Land and Realty. We understand that buying or selling real estate is one of life's most significant milestones, and we're here to guide you every step of the way. Our team of experienced and dedicated real estate agents are committed to helping you get the very best value for your real estate. We have a proven track record of success and a deep knowledge of the local real estate market. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a growing farm or ranch, or an empty nester looking to downsize, we have the perfect solution for you. We offer a wide range of properties to suit every budget and lifestyle. Selling your property? We'll handle the marketing, negotiations, and paperwork so you can focus on what matters most to you. Our goal is to make the process as smooth and stress-free as possible. We stay up to date with the latest market trends and technologies to ensure you get the best possible deal. Don't miss out on the opportunity to work with the best real estate agents in North Central Nebraska. Strikey Land and Realty. Let us help turn your real estate dreams into reality.
Transform your outdoor space with Kerwin Design and Landscaping. Whether you're building a new home or renovating your yard, we bring your vision to life with custom designs and expert installation. From stunning patios and walkways to retaining walls and water features, we do it all. Quality, affordability, and satisfaction. That's what Kerwin Design is all about. Call us today at 605-830-0300 and let's create your dream landscape together.
Experience luxury and style at Signature Salon in O'Neill, Nebraska, where your beauty is our signature. Pamper yourself with our top-tier nail services, from flawless manicures and pedicures to stunning nail art. Elevate your look with our expert eyelash and eyebrow treatments. You can even achieve that sun-kissed glow all year round with our premium tanning services. Need a fresh hairstyle? Our talented stylists are here to craft the perfect cut and color just for you. Plus, explore our exclusive signature services that cater to your every beauty need. Visit Signature Salon today and let us help you shine.
Wakefield Insurance Agency is here to help protect all the moving parts of your life with auto, home, life, and financial services. The team at Wakefield Insurance Agency make it simple to bring together what matters to you.
Ranchland Auto Supply is your locally owned and operated CarQuest store in downtown O'Neill, Nebraska. They have a large selection of parts and accessories to keep your vehicle and equipment running. Ranchland Auto delivers around O'Neill's to many local communities every day and offers in-house hydraulic hose production. Our employees are always ready to serve the community with the combined experience of over 100 years in the automotive and heavy equipment industry. Stop by or call Ranchland Auto Supply today and let a friendly parts professional help you with all your automotive needs.
Creative Advantages is a business consulting firm that maximizes a business's potential by targeting all areas of business while implementing key business and marketing strategies that will optimize sales production and long-term sales profitability. Creative Advantage's passion is working with other business owners and formulating a personalized business and marketing plan that will heighten the opportunity to achieve your business goals. Visit our website at www.creativeadvantages.org to learn more, or contact Abby or Alex at 402-340-9661 and get started.
When marketing your greatest assets, you may only do it once in a lifetime. Land Marketers Realty wants to be by your side from start to finish when you pursue this endeavor. With many years of high-level experience representing clients from 40 acres to over 10,000 acres, we specialize in assisting in the completion of complex transactions that include estate settlements, seller financing, first-time landowners, and 1031 exchanges. When the time comes to consider marketing or stewardship options for your farm or ranch, give us a call today to discuss your goals.
My family has been in this business for a long time, and we've always put the community first.
Our goal when we wake up every morning is how can our communities get to the next level?
Here at the bank, we're very community involved. We definitely like to serve on our committees. Working somewhere that allows me to continue to do that is awesome.
My parents work together in this bank. My grandparents work together in this bank.
Being locally owned, being family owned, it is fun to share that spirit.
The reason I like working for Tri-County Bank is the one-on-one contact with our customers.
People know that they can call any of us here if they really need something on my cell phone at 8 o'clock at night. It doesn't matter. That relationship is huge, especially in this day and age. It's just important for me that I could be a part of my family's legacy and keep this bank going, hopefully on to the 5th, 6th, 7th generation.
Many lenders work in agriculture, but only one works for it. Mission-driven and owned by the producers we serve, we help customers manage risk, grow their success, and achieve goals. More than just another lender in agriculture, we strive to be its most valued. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At the Evergreen Assisted Living Center, you can be sure your loved one is living to their greatest potential with access to in-house physical therapy, a dining room to socialize with friends and family, a game room with activities to please all ages, a movie theater to watch your favorite movies, a big room for hosting or just to admire the breathtaking mural. They offer personalized apartments with outside access to help you feel more at home. The Evergreen Assisted Living Center has it all.
Looking for fresh meats, produce, and all your favorite products? Look no further than Torpin's Rodeo Market, your only home-owned grocery store. We pride ourselves on offering top-quality meats, USDA choice beef, tender pork, and chicken, all with friendly service that makes you feel right at home. And don't forget, get your bankroll ticket punched each week at Torpin's Rodeo Market in O'Neill, your local store, always well-stocked and ready for you. Torpin's Rodeo Market, your only home-owned food store.
Come down to your local Stadium Sports in O'Neill, Nebraska, where you can satisfy all your sporting and clothing needs in just one store. They have a wide variety of many different sporting items and clothing that we know you would love. If you're not sure you like their clothing, they will even let you try it on in this fancy dressing room. They also have a website. You can visit them at stadiumsportso'neill.com. If you want to give them a ring, their phone number is 402-336-2282.
Need electrical work done? Look no further than Shad's Electric, your go-to for all your residential, commercial, and agricultural wiring needs. Family owned and based in O'Neill, Shad's Electric is ready to serve you. Call 402-340-1242 today. That's 402-340-1242. Shad's Electric, lighting up your life.
Who do you trust to take care of you during an emergency? With over 40 years of experience, Riser Insurance helps their clients professionally and efficiently. They specialize in home, auto, business, and life and health insurance, as well as farm and crop coverage and retirement services. Riser Insurance provides experience and excellence when you need it most. Stop in at 217 South 4th Street in O'Neill or call 402-336-1983 for all your insurance and retirement needs.
There's a new tomorrow on the other side of the horizon. There are houses to make into homes, businesses to be built, and friendships to enjoy.
Someday's gonna be one day soon.
Build your tomorrow with a bank you can rely on. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
O'Neill Superfoods, located at 304 East Highway 20 in O'Neill, Nebraska. We are your local community connection for high-quality foods, friendly service, and great prices. And we now offer curbside pickup. It is a super simple and safe way to do shopping. Just follow these steps. First, go to superfoodsgrocery.net. Then select the correct superfood and you can start shopping. Our family-owned store offers a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need, from the everyday essentials to specialty items from around the world. We take pride in our community and appreciate your business, so shop at O'Neill Superfoods, located at 304 East Highway 20 in O'Neill, Nebraska.
O'Neill Public Schools is home to great opportunities for your kids. As an Apple Distinguished School, O'Neill Junior Senior High School stays on the cutting edge of technology so your kids learn more in and out of the classroom. With our organization, Eagle Eye Broadcasting, students get real-world experience in the field of broadcasting with industry-standard equipment. This experience is seen through their live daily announcement shows and the annual Homecoming Lift Up. And with plans to continue to add to and update our facilities, there's no better time to be an Eagle. O'Neill Public Schools. Dream, achieve, believe.
At Connet Tire Service, we are your local experts in O'Neill on everything from tires and brakes to tune-ups, electrical diagnostics, and most other repairs. We offer the best prices on high-quality parts, and we pride ourselves on excellent customer service. We offer a variety of top brands to suit every customer's needs and budget. The next time an automotive issue comes up, bring it to the experts at Connet Tire Service.
Stop in Blush Boutique and Tan at 226 East Douglas Street or shop online for the latest fashion trends and accessories in every size and price range. Don't forget about our VIP high-pressure tanning beds. We strive to offer top customer service, high-quality products, top-of-the-line tanning, and exceptional experience. Society 36 is an event space in the back of Blush to hold gatherings, baby or bridal showers, and wedding rehearsal dinners. It has plenty of room with everything you need.
Great Plains State Bank is about great personal service. Like most banks, Great Plains State Bank offers ag loan options that fit your needs. Visit with a team you know and trust that will help you grow your yield. We are local people making local decisions that impact your success. Stop in today and let's talk. Great Plains State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Country Lane Retirement Home is invested in its residents. Our staff works hard to develop long-term relationships so that we can build a custom program that works best for you. Meeting your needs, especially in our memory care facility, is our first priority. Call today for more information.
You're listening to Eagle Eye Broadcasting. We are going to kick it off with Senior Parents Night tonight. We're also no student broadcasters tonight due to lots of activities going on, so you're stuck with me. But we also have KNLV Radio with us in the booth, so I might not be announcing a ton, but I'm here, and we'll try to get Ord versus O'Neill kicked off here soon.
School, the Mid-State Conference, and the Nebraska School Activities Association promote good sportsmanship by students, athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and umpires in a positive manner. Thank you and good luck to both teams. Now, before our starting lineups, we would like to recognize a couple of seniors for our softball program.
And Chuck Friesick along from an overcast but windy place here in Kearney Park in O'Neill as we close out the regular season for the Chanticleers and the Eagles. O'Neill comes in with a mark of 11-10. Ward comes in with a mark of 5-19. It's 68 degrees, but there are a lot of coats and a lot of blankets out here in O'Neill with the wind between 19 and 25 miles an hour with gusts up to 30. There's a lot of people here feeling like it's pretty cool. We're up here in the press box. Everything great here in O'Neill. Want to thank everybody for all their hospitality and helping us get on the air here for the Wells Air Service pregame show. Let's get to the starting lineups. Brought to you by Speeds Apple Market, North Highway 11 in Ward. For O'Neill, they'll go this way, leading off senior number 27, Loretta Schofield, the center fielder. Riley Selby, the pitcher, will bat second, number 15. Batting third for O'Neill will be senior number 18, Brooklyn Cahoy, the shortstop. Right fielder and junior Emerson Malneri will bat in the cleanup spot, batting .333. Batting in the fifth spot is the first baseman, number 13, Danny Rouse, batting .283. Batting sixth, junior Brandon Davis. She's their leading hitter with .550. She's their designated player. Batting seventh will be the sophomore Grace Drucke, the third baseman, number 4 for O'Neill. Batting eighth will be Harley Kinnison, 294. She is a catcher and wears number 25. And batting ninth will be the freshman number 8, Bristol Scott, playing second base, hitting .235. The flex is the freshman number 6, Tansy Sorensen. She will come in and play left field. Now for the visiting Chanticleers, under the direction of their head coach, Ashley Trampy, assisted by Carly Zuha and Courtney Welniak. They have a volunteer coach in Macy Weeks. Here's your starting lineup. Leading off will be the designated player, number 3, Ellie Jess. Batting second will be number 13, the senior, Claire Cargill. She'll be doing the pitching. Batting in the third spot for the visiting Lady Chance will be Lily Alexander, the third baseman, number 10. Batting in the cleanup spot, another senior, number 12, Sierra Cluthy, the catcher. Batting fifth for Ward will be sophomore, number 11, Allison Wheeler, playing first base. Batting sixth, Natalie Williams. She'll patrol center field. She wears number 2. Batting seventh, the freshman, number 19, Alex Jeffrey. She's the shortstop. Batting eighth for Ward, Addie Blaha, the right fielder, wearing number 4. She's a junior, and in the ninth spot, it's freshman number 18, Caitlin Ladley. Out in left field, Natalie Barbara will be the flex for the Chanticleers. She wears number 16 and is a senior. And Addie Steedham will be on the bench for the Chanticleers. This is the Chanticleers and the O'Neill Eagles. We're back with more from here at Kearney Park in O'Neill after this
She can be
timeout.
counted on to provide steady guidance to our younger players, is willing to do whatever it takes to help the team be successful, and is a trusted player coach. Loretta's teammates characterize her as hardworking, kind, and an inspiration. From the coach's perspective, Loretta is not only a highly skilled offensive and defensive player, but a true leader and a player we can count on to give an honest opinion in every situation. In the winter, Loretta participates in basketball at O'Neill St.
And Chuck Friesick back here with you, Wells Air Service pregame show. We've given you the starting lineups brought to you by Speeds Apple Market, North Highway 11. Now let's take a look at how these teams got here. The Chants are 5-19. They're out of the Luke Platte Conference. Their school colors, of course, red and white. Their wins this season over Ponca, Gothenburg, Lexington, Centura, and then Ponca again on September 21st. Now for the Eagles, they are 11-10. They are in the Mid-States Conference. Their school colors are royal blue and white. They have played the Chanticleers twice, once on August 24th at the Wayne Invitational, picking up a 5-2 win over the Chanticleers. And then on September 14th, they downed Ord at the Cozad Invitational, that time by the score of 9-1. The Eagles are coached by Chuck Price, assisted by Alex Miller and Aaron Boyle. Both of these teams are in Class C softball. O'Neill, number 8 of the 42 teams in Class C by enrollment with 97 girls. Ord is number 38 out of the 42 with 52 girls. Kearney Catholic is the largest school in Class C by enrollment with 104 girls, while Guardian Angel Central Catholic is the smallest playing softball in 2024 in the state of Nebraska with just 40 girls. It's the Chanticleers and the O'Neill Eagles, and we're back with the first pitch from here at Kearney Park after this timeout.
Batting second, pitching, number 13, Claire Cargill. Batting third, playing third base, number 10, Lily Alexander. Batting fourth and catching, number 12, Sierra Clute. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 11, Allison Wheeler. Batting sixth and playing center field, number 2, Natalie Williams. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, number 19, Alex Jeffries. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 4, Addie Blah. Batting ninth and playing left field, number 18, Ethan Ladwig. And playing second base, the flex player, number 16, Natalie Bobra. Head coach for the Chanticleers is Ashley Trumpy. And now for your O'Neill Eagles. Leading off, playing center field, senior, number 27, Loretta Schofield.
Bad news, area news, weather and sports coverage. You get it all in one place. King FM, they're taking a little longer with this being senior night here in O'Neill. So let's take a look at the Chanticleers. They will go right back into the Lit Plat Conference Tournament tomorrow. That will be against Central City, and then Monday they will kick off the sub-district play on the 7th. They will go to Valley, Nebraska to play against Douglas County West. They are 19-7 on the state and rated number 5 in the state of Nebraska in Class C softball. Now taking a look at the Eagles of O'Neill, they will take tomorrow off and then play on the 5th of October. They'll go to the Mid-States Conference. They'll host that at the Wayne Softball Complex. They'll start their sub-district action also on Monday. They will go to C1 sub-district. That'll be at the Bill Smith Complex there in Hastings. And for the Eagles, they will start it off against an area team against Centura. The O'Neill team in blue with white numerals, white pants, Chanticleers in their red tops, white numerals, and black pants. We're back with the first pitch from here in O'Neill after this timeout.
Ranchland Auto Supply is your locally owned and operated CarQuest store in downtown O'Neill, Nebraska. They have a large selection of parts and accessories to keep your vehicle and equipment running. Ranchland Auto delivers around O'Neill's to many local communities every day and offers in-house hydraulic hose production. Our employees are always ready to serve the community with the combined experience of over 100 years in the automotive and heavy equipment industry. Stop by or call Ranchland Auto Supply today and let a friendly parts professional help you with all your automotive needs.
There's a new tomorrow on the other side of the horizon.
Someday's gonna be one day soon.
Build your tomorrow with a bank you can rely on. Pinnacle Bank.
You're listening to Eagle Eye Broadcasting live from Kearney Park. We're joined with KNLV Radio out of Ord. Again, minimal broadcasting tonight, but we'll go ahead and get you some live coverage of O'Neill versus Ord.
Join us. Thank you. You're right where you belong. 103.9 King FM and streaming online at knlbradio.com, and of course internet streaming of today's softball action from here in O'Neill, brought to you by Block Construction. For all your earth-moving needs, get a hold of Rick or Steve at Block Construction. O'Neill is taking the field. The pitcher will be Riley Selby. She wears number 15. Let's take a look at the defense. Behind her, Danny Rouse will play first base. Bristol Scott playing second base. The shortstop will be Brooklyn Cahoy. And over at third base, it'll be Grace Drucke. In the outfield for O'Neill, Loretta Schofield will be in center. In left, it's Tenzie Sorensen. In the right field will be Emerson Melnerick. And her battery mate doing the catching today is Harley Kinnison. And we're about ready to play baseball. O'Neill play softball. Tops are in blue, they're white numerals and white pants. Here's the Chanticleer lineup that Selby will face. Chanticleers will go this way. Ellie Jess, Claire Cargill, Lily Alexander will be the first three. Cluthy, Wheeler, and Williams in the middle third of the Chanticleer lineup. And Alex Jeffries, Addie Blaha, and Caitlin Lagwell will round it up for the Chanticleers. Once again, they're in their red tops, white numerals, and black pants. The Chanticleer coach, Ashley Trampy, headed down to the third base coaching box, and we're about ready to play softball here in O'Neill. Glad to have you along here on King FM. For Selby on the season, she is 12 and 10. First pitch in there, a fastball for strike one. She comes in with an ERA of 4.78. She has both of the wins against the Chanticleers for the Eagles here in the 24 campaign. First pitch, second pitch by the right-hander, and this is just going to be called a strike, I believe. Umpire with a slow move at home, and everything's a little bit slow. Everybody cool here after we've been in the 80s. It feels much cooler. Here's the 0-2 pitch, grounded towards the shortstop. That's going to make it out into left field. We're going to give her a base hit. I don't think the shortstop was going to be able to throw her out, so Ellie Jess, the sophomore, will start it off, gets one by the shortstop out into left field, and the Chanticleers have a runner aboard with nobody out. Here's Claire Cargill, the senior, wears number 13, bats from the right-hand side. She calls time. She's going to get into the box. Make sure you stop and thank all the Eagle and Chanticleer sponsors making this softball action possible here on King FM. First pitch from Selby, foul out of play by Claire Cargill. That'll go over the Chanticleer dugout. Chanticleer stationed down the first base line. O'Neill down the third base line. Nice contingent of Eagle fans here at the ballpark. Next pitch is down and in. That'll even it up at 1-1. Few Chanticleers fans have made it out. Most of them that are made it out have their jackets on, and some of them have even dug out the blankets, as we mentioned. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's down and inside. Nice stop that time by the catcher, Harley Kinnison. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lily Alexander on deck. Straight away are the outfielders for O'Neill. Here's the next pitch, hit towards the second baseman. Second baseman will flip to the shortstop for 1. That'll take care of Ellie Jess. That'll be 4-6 to take care of Jess. Claire Cargill will be at first on the fielder's choice. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Lily Alexander, the right-handed hitting senior. She wears number 10 on her back, playing third base today for the Chanticleers. Sierra Cluthy on deck for the Chans. Chance, we said, with 5 wins on the season, they have a short roster. Here's a ball hit to right field. Right fielder's not going to get to it. Nice hit by Lily Alexander. Right fielder will get to it. Cargill had to hold up a bit. Didn't know whether the right fielder was going to make the catch or not. Then she could not get back to it. So Cargill will go around from first to third. Lily Alexander right behind her with a double. And the Chanticleers have their second hit of the inning and have 2 in scoring position with with 1 out. Here's number 12, Sierra Cluthy. She's doing the Chanticleer catching today. Allison Wheeler moves on deck for the Chance. Big opportunity for the Chance to get the lead here early. Next pitch, foul back. That's over our heads and out of play for strike 1. Riley Selby, as we said, 12 and 10 on the season. She comes in with a 4.78 ERA for the 11 and 10 O'Neill Eagles. That pitch down. Account on Cluthy at 1-1. Next pitch in there, strike 2 to Sierra Cluthy, the cleanup hitter for the Chanticleers. Sierra batting from the right-hand side. Runners at second and third. 1-2 pitch on the way. This one is in there, called strike 3. So the first strikeout of the ball game for the right-hander. Riley Selby comes with one down, and now the Chants are down to their number 5 hitter, Allison Wheeler, playing first base. Allison wearing number 11. Chance with 2 on here, but 2 out now. Here's the first pitch, fouled right back over the press box, and it landed right on the press backs for strike 1. Natalie Williams in the on-deck circle for the Chanticleers. Should they be able to get a hit right here? Chance would really like to have one and put a run on the board against the Eagles, who have downed them 5-2 and 9-1 here in the 2024 campaign. Now pitch in there for a strike. It's 0-2 on Wheeler. The right-hander, Selby, checks with the catcher. Delivers to Kinnison. This ball hit by the pitcher. This could be trouble. Second baseman coming over. Are they going to get it to first? They're not going to get it there in time. And the Chanticleers will get a couple of runs on the ball hit to the second baseman. So Alexander in, Claire Cargill in. So Wheeler lives on the air. And it brings up Natalie Williams, Chanticleer center fielder. Natalie batting from the right-hand side. Alex Jeffries, the freshman, moves into the on-deck circle. This ball hit down towards the third base dugout. It'll be foul ball, strike 1 on the Chance senior, Natalie Williams. Williams making the switch over from volleyball, I believe, up until she was a junior. Now playing softball here in her senior campaign. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed, and it's 0-2 on Natalie Williams. 2 runs in for the Chanticleers, 2 down. At second is Allison Wheeler. Here's the pitch, swung on, and a little bit taken off that pitch by Selby. Nice pitch by the Eagle pitcher for her second strikeout and the third out of the inning, but the Chanticleers get 2 runs on 2 hits. They're going to call it a hit, so we're going to change our books and also make it a hit on Allison Wheeler. So the Chanticleers get 3 hits. There were no errors. There was 1 left. We played a half an inning. Chance on top of the Eagles. We're back to O'Neill and more softball from here at Kearney Park in 60 seconds.
Many lenders work in agriculture, but only one works for it. Mission-driven and owned by the producers we serve, we help customers manage risk, grow their success, and achieve goals. More than just another lender in agriculture, we strive to be its most valued. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
When marketing your greatest assets, you may only do it once in a lifetime. Land Marketers Realty wants to be by your side from start to finish when you pursue this endeavor. With many years of high-level experience representing clients from 40 acres to over 10,000 acres, we specialize in assisting in the completion of complex transactions that include estate settlements, seller financing, first-time landowners, and 1031 exchanges. When the time comes to consider marketing or stewardship options for your farm or ranch, give us a call today to discuss your goals.
Dish doing the catching for the Chanticleers here at Cluthian, and once again Claire Cargill, the Chanticleer senior, is doing the pitching. She'll face Loretta Schofield to lead it off for the Eagles here in the bottom of the first. First pitch down and away for ball 1. Selby, the pitcher, on deck. Cahoy bats third. Emerson Melnerick in the cleanup spot. Rouse batting 5th. Brenna Davis 6th for O'Neill. Drucke bats 7th. Kinnison batting 8th. And Scott batting 9th here for the Eagles. Here's the 1-0 pitch that's down and away, 2-0 from the Chant right-hander, Claire Cargill. So the Chanticleers put 2 on the board in the top of the first. Now we'll see what the Chant defense can do here against the O'Neill offense. That pitch just up and high. It's 3-0. Loretta Schofield comes in batting .297. She's one of the 2 seniors on this Eagle squad. Bats from the left-hand side. That 3-0 pitch, the old automatic in there for strike 1. Schofield steps out. Let's check the Chanticleer lineup. Williams just a little bit on the second base side. That pitch in there, a little breaking ball that time by Cargill, and that'll fill him up. 3 balls, 2 strikes on number 27, Loretta Schofield. Eagles come in, as we said, with a mark of 11-10. This ball is fouled over the O'Neill dugout. It's going to go out of play, and it will stay at 3 balls, 2 strikes. back in. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Couple hops to the second baseman. Can she get it to first in time? She does. Nice play by the Chanticleer second baseman that time. Natalie Bobra got her by about a step. Schofield hustling right down the line. 4-3 if you're scoring at home. Here on King FM and streaming online at KNLBradio.com. Here's the right-handed hitting pitcher for O'Neill, Riley Selby. She hits .279 on the season. She's just a junior. Takes the first pitch out and away for ball one. Brooklyn Cahoy, the shortstop for the home squad, is on deck. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This is hit towards center field. Can Williams get there? Williams will not get there. It'll bounce the fence on one hop. Williams will pick it up and get it in quickly, but it'll be a stand-up double for Riley Selby. She drilled that one to right center field, and a double for the O'Neill pitcher. And she's at second now with one down. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner for the Eagles. It's like number 7, Ramsey Hofer. Ramsey Hofer, the courtesy runner here for Selby. Brooklyn Cahoy will be the batter. She bats .397. She bats from the right-hand side. She's doing the shortstop duties tonight for O'Neill and their head coach Chuck Price, assisted by Alex Miller and Aaron Boyle. Chance on top, 2-0. You're listening to softball on King FM. That pitch just misses the front leg, and it is ball one on Cahoy. Emerson Melnerick, the cleanup hitter for the Eagles, on deck. Runner at second, 1 out. Here's the next pitch. Hit right back up the middle. That's going to get through there for a base hit. I think this will score the run, and it will. It's a 2-1 ball game. It's a single and an RBI for Brooklyn Cahoy as she drives in the courtesy runner, Ramsey Hofer, running for Riley Selby. So 2-1. Here's the cleanup hitter, number 5, Emerson Melnerick. She's out in right field. Here's the pitch. That's up high. Nice job that time by the Chanticleer catcher to keep it right there and not let it get back to the backstop. Sierra Cluthy. Ball one on Melnerick. Rouse on deck for the home squad. That's also high. 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's in there. No, going to be cut. Yes, it is. Strike one. Home plate umpire, when he takes his time with the strike, challenges the announcer up here in the booth. That pitch is down and in. It's 3-1. No surprise that Cahoy got a hit. She leads the Eagles in hits with 23 doubles and home runs. That ball hit to right field. Right fielder going over. Can she get to it? She cannot. That'll be over the head of the right fielder, Addie Bruloff. That will be at least a double. And again, the runner for O'Neill had to hold up at first, as did the Chanticleer runner, but O'Neill has runners at second and third. Brooklyn Cahoy over to third. Emerson Melnerick drives one to right field for a double. And O'Neill now has the tie and lead runs in scoring position. And here's Danny Rouse. Rouse batting .283 on the season. Wears number 13 on her back. First pitch in there, down at the knees. Strike one. Nice pitch from the Chanticleer senior, Claire Cargill. Make sure you stop in and thank all the Chanticleer and Eagle sponsors for making this softball action possible, including the Ord Vet Clinic on North Highway 11 in Ord. Ball hit to the third baseman. Over to first and dropped by the first baseman. Now the runner is going to come in from third. They're going to call her safe. Nice play by the Ord third baseman to get it. Alexander guns it over to first, but they can't hold it at first, so it'll be an error. And then on the throw, after it was dropped by the first baseman, in to score from third is Brooklyn Cahoy. We're tied 2-2. Melnerick also moved up to third. Here's Brenna Davis, designated player, bats from the port side. Where's number 11? Davis, a junior, batting .550. His pitch is on the outside corner at the belt for strike one. No movement that time by Rouse. Thought maybe she'd be moving there with the runner at third to kind of protect her. We're all tied up 2-2 here in the first. That pitch is outside. This time she does take off for second. No throw by the Chanticleers. The count even at a ball and a strike. Grace Druke on deck, the third baseman for the Eagles. Here's the 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed by Davis. It's now 1-2. Chance got 2 runs on 3 hits. In the top of the inning, Eagles have answered. They've got their 3 hits. They already have the 2 runs, but they're threatening to take the lead here, just 1 down. Here's the next pitch. In there for strike 3, down on strikes, Brenda Davis. First strikeout of the ball game for the Chanticleer right-handed senior, Claire Cargill. Now to bring up number 4, the sophomore Grace Drucke. Drucke batting .306. Here's the first pitch up and away, ball 1. If Drucke can keep it moving, Kinnison will bat next. 2-2 on your Valley County Health System scoreboard. Glad to have you along from here in O'Neill. A windy day for softball. That pitch swung on, and it evens the count at 11 on Drucke. Kinnison swinging a bat, and then Scott. They go all the way around if they get that far. Here's the 1-1. That's inside. It's 2-1 on the O'Neill third baseman. Chanticleer outfield very, very deep. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called ball 3, 3-1 on Grace Drucke. Chuck Price leading the Eagles to an 11-10 mark during the regular season. Here's a ball hit to right field. Can the right fielder make the squeeze? They can. Nice catch in right field by Addie Bruhaw. So Drucke will fly out to right for the Eagles. 2 runs on 3 hits. Chanticleer's committed an error, and there are 2 left. We played 1 complete. We're back to even at 2-2. We're back with more softball from Kearney Park here in O'Neill after this.
My family has been in this business for a long time, and we've always put the community first.
Our goal when we wake up every morning is how can our communities get to the next level?
Here at the bank, we're very community involved. We definitely like to serve on our committees. Working somewhere that allows me to continue to do that is awesome.
My parents work together in this bank. My grandparents work together in this bank.
Being locally owned, being family owned, it is fun to share that spirit.
The reason I like working for Tri-County Bank is the one-on-one contact with our customers.
People know that they can call any of us here if they really need something on my cell phone at 8 o'clock at night. It doesn't matter. That relationship is huge, especially in this day and age. It's just important for me that I could be a part of my family's legacy and keep this bank going, hopefully on to the 5th, 6th, 7th generation.
Streaming online at knlbradio.com. We'll go to the second. Chanticleers will go 6 or 7, 8, and 9 for the Chanticleers. And leading it off will be Alex Jeffries. Jeffries batting from the right-hand side, just a freshman, playing shortstop. This one she gets around on quickly, hits it down towards Coach Trampy. Trampy will have to jump out of the way of that, and it'll be strike 1 on Jeffries. So the Chanticleers got 3 hits in the first, got a couple of runs. O'Neill came right back and got their 2 runs. Had fastball in there, but believed just a bit down and evened it up on the Chanticleer shortstop at 1-1. Blaha to follow, Latwig in the hole for the red-clad Chanticleers, looking to get their 6th win here against the Eagles. That pitch is down 2-1. So we said these 2 teams have met twice, once in August at Wayne. It was a 5-2 win for the Eagles, and then a 9 win at the Cozad Invitational in September for O'Neill. Here's the next pitch. That is down, and it's 3-1 now on Alex Jeffries. Chanticleer's a little short for Coach Trampy, only 1 on the bench today. Maddie Steedham, here's the 3-1 pitch, that's inside, ball 4. So the Chanticleers have a runner to lead it off here in the top of the second. Chanticleers, we said, will head right off to the Luke Platte Conference softball tournament tomorrow in Central City, and they'll turn around on Monday and head off to sub-district play. Hard to believe we've wrapped up another softball season. Sub-districts will be the C5, that'll be in Valley. Chanticleer runner headed to second, and into second with a stolen base is Alex Jeffries. First pitch to Baja was ball 1. So Jeffrey's now in scoring position for the freshman. Caitlin Ladwig swings the bat for the Chanticleers. Chant fans bundled up down the first baseline. O'Neill fans bundled up down the third baseline. We even have a few out in center field here tonight. Here's the pitch, a little bit tardy on the swing was Addie Blaha, and that leaving up the count at 1-1 on the Chant right fielder. O'Neill, center fielder, just about straight away out there is Loretta Schofield, maybe a step towards the shortstop side, but not much. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is foul back into the screen. It'll stay in play, but it'll be 2 strikes now on the Chant right fielder. As I mentioned, for O'Neill, they are off tomorrow. They will head to the Wayne Softball Complex on Saturday for the Mid-State Conference Softball Tournament. Here's the next pitch. Fouled out of play. We'll stay at 1-2 on Addie Blaha. They will head off to the C1 sub-district. That will be in Hastings on the north side there at the Bill Smith Complex. And they'll open up play against 12 and 13 Centura. Here's the pitch. That is down. Gets away from the catcher, but a nice block, keeping it right in front of her. Nice job by Harley Kinnison. Kinnison able to block that, keep it right in the left or right-handed hitting batter's box, and that keeps Jeffries at second base. Here's the 2-2. His pitch high, but hit down the right field line. I think it's going to be a fair ball, and it is. It'll be a base hit. They'll get it back in. And going over to third, Alex Jeffries. And in with the 4th hit of the ball game for the Chanticleers is Addie Blaha.
Now batting forward, number 18.
Here's the freshman, number 18, the left-handed hitting, Caitlin Ladwig. Ladwig out in left field. It's a sign from her head coach, Ashley Trampy, down the third base line. We'll see if the Chanticleer runner at first heads to second here on pitch number 1. Pitch is down, no throw, and an advance as we figured by Addie Blaha. You'll see a lot of these teams take advantage of the coverage with a runner at third. They'll send their runner from first and challenge the defense to make the throw in to second. First pitch to Ladwig is ball 1. Then we go back to the top of the order for the Chants. This pitch is high and away, ball 2. And again, a nice stop behind the dish by Kinnison. Kinnison looks to the dugout to head coach Chuck Price. They'll give her the sign on what pitch they want here from the right-hander Selby with the 2-0 count. Here's the 2-0. That time Ladwig pulled out a bit, couldn't make contact. It's 2-1. First baseman about even with the bag. Third baseman a step or 2 back. Outfield fairly deep for the Eagles, but not as deep as the Chant outfielders. Here's the next pitch, swung on by Ladwig, and that leaving it up at 2-2. So Caitlin will step back in, gets time. Now ready to get back in there and work against the O'Neill right-hander. Here's the pitch, swung on, and Ladwig down on strikes. Did they call it a foul ball? They did. So we'll do it again at 2-2. Up here, Selby with the 2-2. That's high, but Ladwig trying to make sure she didn't let one go by. Takes a swing and misses for out number 1. Third strikeout of the ball game for the O'Neill right-hander, Riley Selby. Breaks up the Chance leadoff hitter, Ellie Jess. She already has a single in the ball game. She hit one by the shortstop early in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Chance could use another hit here with 2 runners in scoring position. Pitch called, strike 1. Claire Cargill, the Ward pitcher, in the on-deck circle. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is up high, but swung on and missed. Gets by the catcher, but good hustle again by Kinnison, and then coverage by Selby, no advance. Not a lot of room behind the dish here in O'Neill, so it's going to have to bounce one way or the other. If it comes just straight back into the backstop, it's probably a little too close for most runners at third. 0-2 now on L. Jess. Here's the pitch. That bounces in there, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jess. The sophomore, where's number 3? Bats from the right-handed side. Playing the designated player today for head coach Ashley Trampy. Here's the 1-2. popped up in the infield. First baseman going over, second baseman coming over. It'll stay in fair territory, taken by the first baseman, Danny Rouse, for out number 2. So after the Chants had a couple aboard, with nobody out, they now have runners at second and third, but now with 2 outs, and Claire Cargill has an opportunity to help herself out here. Cargill lived on the fielder's choice back in inning number 1. That's here for the second time in inning number 2. Pitch on the way by Selby. That's high and away, ball 1. Lily Alexander, the Chanticleer third baseman, on deck if Cargill can keep it rolling against the O'Neill hurdler. That pitch is up. It's 2-0 on Claire. Make sure you stop in and thank all the Eagle and Chanticleer sponsors for making this softball action possible, including the Shamrock Nursery right here in O'Neill, a proud sponsor of the O'Neill Eagles and softball on King FM. Ball hit to center field. Center field going back. Is the park going to hold it? It will not. Give Claire Cargill a base clearing 3-run homer, and Claire Cargill has put the visiting Chanticleers out on top by the score of 5-2. Center fielder got back as far as she could go. Nice coverage by Schofield, but there wasn't enough park to hold it. Might have got up in that breeze that's coming out of the northeast, but it's a 3-run homer for Claire Cargill. And the Chanticleers now lead it by the score of 5-2. Brings up Lily Alexander. She hit a solid one down the right field line her first time up. Chased the right fielder, Melnerick, all the way back to the fence. That pitch in there for ball 1. So the Chants putting some runs on the board against the O'Neill right-hander. They have 5 on the board. We're just in the top of the second. Here's the next pitch. That's at the letters, but it's going to be called a strike and even it up at a ball and a strike on the Ord third baseman. Alexander, the senior, wears number 10, playing third base today. He's played a lot of softball for the Chanticleers in her Ord career. This one a little bit tardy, and it'll be fouled over onto the other diamond. They have a trio of diamonds out here at Kearney Park, a nice facility here in O'Neill. Always a nice trip up here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Selby ready to deliver. Next pitch hit to the first baseman, and the first baseman doesn't have to move a bit. Danny Rouse puts it in the leather for out number 3, but the Chanticleers get 3 runs in the top of the second. They lead at 5-2. We come back with the bottom of the second after this.
Stop in Blush Boutique and Tan at 226 East Douglas Street or shop online for the latest fashion trends and accessories in every size and price range. Don't forget about our VIP high-pressure tanning beds. We strive to offer top customer service, high-quality products, top-of-the-line tanning, and exceptional experience. Society 36 is an event space in the back of Blush to hold gatherings, baby or bridal showers, and wedding rehearsal dinners. It has plenty of room with everything you need.
Great Plains State Bank is about great personal service. Like most banks, Great Plains State Bank offers ag loan options that fit your needs. Visit with a team you know and trust that will help you grow your yield. We are local people making local decisions that impact your success. Stop in today and let's talk. Great Plains State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The South Dakota border, we're King FM. Chuck Rusick along from O'Neill. O'Neill will bat here in the bottom of the second, now trailing 5-2. They'll go 8-9-1. Kinnison, Scott, and then back to the top of the order for Schofield. Stay with us. Tomorrow night we'll have the King FM game of the week. Should be a good one in D2. Number 2, number 3, number 4, however you want to put Howells Dodge. They're unbeaten, and that program has won a lot of state titles. They will host the Riverside Chargers, also in the top 10 in Class D2. We'll have it right here on King FM. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. We're ready to go. First pitch is ball 1. Second one hit right back to Cargill. Cargill on 1 hop will pick it up, backhands it, and throws out Kinnison 1-3 for out number 1. Ball hit well that time by Harley Kinnison, but at 1 hop right back to Claire Cargill. She's got a big smile on her face, but makes the throw over to first in time for out number 1. Here's the right-handed hitting number 8, Bristol Scott. Scott playing second base for O'Neill. She's hitting .235 on the season. First pitch is in there to Bristol for strike one from the champ right-hander, Claire Cargill. Cargill delivers. That one's going to hit Bristol Scott, and the hit batter will put a runner on base for O'Neill here with one out in the bottom of the second. And we'll go back to the top of the order, and the port side hitting, number 27, Loretta Schofield. Schofield came in hitting .297, grounded out her first time up to the second baseman for the Chanticleers, Natalie Bomber. First pitch is a let up. She tried to take something off of it, got it way over the head of the catcher, and so on the wild pitch, Bristol Scott will move up to second base and will be in scoring position. It's a 1-0 count on Schofield. Selby on deck for O'Neill. Ward got 2 in the top of the first. O'Neill answered. Ward got 3 in the top of the second. We'll see what O'Neill does here in the home half of inning number 2. That pitch up high, and it's 2-0 on the O'Neill center fielder. Natalie Williams in center field from our angle. Looks like she can take a step and a half back and touch the fence. That pitch is down and away, ball 3. Wind blowing out of the northeast, with the flag not much movement on it here at Kearney Park as we are down in, and that is called ball 4. Often it's that close that you get the old automatic for a strike, but that one not close enough for the man behind the dish that counted. Runners at first and second, Schofield at first, Scott at second, 1 down. Here's the right-handed hitting Roddy Selby. She doubled her first time up, a slow roller towards third. Third baseman comes over, guns down the hitter, Selby, 5-3. Nice play by Lily Alexander. Didn't have many other choices. That'll be out number 2. Schofield moves up to second, and moving over to third is Bristol Scott. So now O'Neill will need a 2-out hit. Here's Brooklyn Cahoy. Cahoy's pitch is down. I believe ball 1. Nice stop that time by the champ catcher, Sierra Cluthy. So O'Neill trying to answer, down 5-2. We're in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch by Cargill. And that's high ball. No, called a strike now. Make it even at 1-1. Cargill looks in, ready to deliver the 1-1. That is through there, but ball 2, 2-1. Chuck Price coaching down at third. Alex Miller and Aaron Boyle, his assistants for O'Neill. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's ball 3. Emerson Melnerick is on deck. If Cahoy can keep it rolling for the Eagles. Cargill ready to deliver the 3-0. That is ball 4. So a hit batsman and a couple of walks has put O'Neill in business here in the bottom of the second. 2 down in the inning. And here's the cleanup hitter, Emerson Melnerick. Melnerick comes in batting .333 on the season. She has 19 hits for the Eagles. That pitch blocked nicely by the catcher, but it is ball 1. No room for Melnerick. Danny Rouse on deck for the blue and white. Cargill back on. 1-0 count now for the Chant Senior. Delivers the 1-0. This misses inside. It's 2 balls, no strikes against the O'Neill right fielder. Melnerick choked up a little bit on the bat. Open stance for the junior. Here's the next pitch. That's going to be into the center field. That's going to drive in 2 runs. Runner at first is going to stop at second, but we have a 5-4 ball game. And another RBI for the Eagles. This one will drive in Bristol Scott and Loretta Schofield. It's 5-4 on your Valley County Health System scoreboard. Brooklyn Cahoy will stop at second. 2 RBIs for Emerson Melnerick. And we'll go to Danny Rouse. Danny lived on an error back in inning number 1. First pitch to the right-handed hitting number 13 is called ball 1. inside, 2-0. Rouse came in batting .283. She's a junior playing first base tonight for the Eagles. One runner in scoring position, one runner at first, 2 outs. The pitch misses inside, now 3-0 on Danny Rouse. Chance on top, 5-4. O'Neill threatening here in the home half. Now the sun has popped out here at Kearney Park. There's the 3-0 in there for strike one. Brenna Davis would bat next. Here's the pitch on the way. This one hit towards the shortstop. Shortstop's going to come up with a go to second. Going to call her safe at second. So on the fielder's choice, they went the short way, but not in time, according to the base umpire. So everybody's safe. Brooklyn Cohoy will go to third. Melnerick stays at second, and Danny Rouse will be at first base. Here's Brenna Davis, left-handed hitting designated player. First pitch outside and away, ball one. Not sure that Chanticleer's shortstop had enough time, Jeffries, to get it to first, so she went the short way, but good hustle by the O'Neill runner. Here's a ball foul back out of play. Let's call it a ball and a strike on Brenna Davis. Grace Drucke on deck. She'd be the 9th hitter for O'Neill if they can get to her here in the bottom of the second. 5-4 on your Valley County Health System scoreboard, Ord on top by 1. Here's the 1-1. That's down and away, and it's 2-1 on number 11. .68 degrees when we started our action. Here's the next pitch. That one up and inside, a bluff by the catcher that time as Cluthy bluffs to throw down to Alexander, does not make the throw. It's 3-1. No room for the Eagle hitter. A walk here ties it up. That is outside, slow roller. This is going to be trouble. Third baseman going to get to it. Will they get the throw in time? They do. A nice play by the third baseman, Lily Alexander. 5-3 if you're scoring. O'Neill cuts into the lead. After 2 complete here at Kearney Park in O'Neill. Chanticleers 5, Eagles 4. We're back with inning number 3 after this.
Who do you trust to take care of you during an emergency? With over 40 years of experience, Riser Insurance helps their clients professionally and efficiently. They specialize in home, auto, business, and life and health insurance, as well as farm and crop coverage and retirement services. Riser Insurance provides experience and excellence when you need it most. Stop in at 217 South 4th Street in O'Neill or call 402-336-1983 for all your insurance and retirement needs.
Country Lane Retirement Home is invested in its residents. Our staff works hard to develop long-term relationships so that we can build a custom program that works best for you. Meeting your needs, especially in our memory care facility, is our first priority. Call today for more information.
Go to the top of the third. It'll be 4-5-6 for the Chanticleers. Cluthy, Wheeler, and Williams. First pitch in there to Cluthy. She fouls it off for strike one. Selby out to throw her third inning for the blue and white of O'Neill. This pitch a little bit taken off again. She's changed up a bit on the Chanticleer hitters. Has been very effective for Riley here in the early going. That makes it 0-2 on Cluthy. Cluthy is strikeout victim back in inning number 1. Here's the 0-2 fastball. Got away from her, got all the way back to the screen. Good time to waste one. She was up 0-2. Make sure you stop in and thank all the Eagle and Chanticleer sponsors for making this softball action possible here on King FM, including AC/DC Electric, a proud sponsor of all the Chanticleer athletics, and of course the Lady Chants here as they battle against the Eagles of O'Neill on King FM. It's AC/DC Electric is high, ball 2 on Cluthy. 2-2, ball 3. Now Cluthy has them filled up against the O'Neill right-hander. Outfield, it's straight away again for the Eagles. You said it's windy in the area, but down here at the ballpark, it has not had any effect by the flag out in center field. Here's the 3-2 pitch, ball 4. It's the second walk of the ball game for the Eagle right-hander. Puts Cluthy at first with nobody out. So bring up Allison Wheeler. Wheeler batting from the right-hand side. This pitch is away, ball one. On a ball we'd scored an error, but the officials gave her a single, so we'll change it over. And so Allison now 1 for 1 in the contest. They lead at 5-4. We're in the top of the third. Ball hit towards center field. This may not be held by the park either. She's got one out of here. Allison Wheeler has made it a 7-4 Chanticleer lead. A big, big hit by Allison Wheeler, and the Chanticleer fans are happy on the first baseline. She'll drive in Cluthy. And she's 2 for 2 tonight. She hit one that one, and it got out of here. Second home run by the Chanticleers here tonight. So the Chants got 2 in the first, 3 in the second, now 2 here in the third. And now a timeout for O'Neill. Let's take a timeout for one of our fine sponsors. Out to talk to his pitcher, and he's going to leave the right-hander Selby in. The first hitter back will be Natalie Williams. Williams squares around, tries to bunt it, but that's going to be popped up. The catcher, I believe, will go back and get it, and the catch made by Kinnison for out number 1. So the attempted bunt by Williams, and there'll be one out here in the top of the third. Here's Alex Jeffries. She walked, scored a run after stealing second. That pitch down and in, ball 1. On the Chanticleer freshman. Jeffries playing shortstop today for the visitors. Addie Blaha on deck. Chance 2 runs in the inning, a walk and then a home run by Allison Wheeler. Here's a pitch hit towards left field, another ball hit. Well, this one's going to hang up though, and the left fielder will come over. That's Tinsley Sorensen, and Tinsley Sorensen makes the catch out in left for out number 2. So 2 down now in the inning for the Chanticleers. There's Addie Blaha. Addie out in right field. She singled her first time up. Just got inside of the chalk line down the right field line. But it all the same, then she came around to score on that home run by Claire Cargill. First pitch swung on by Blaha for strike 1. Chance 2 home runs in the ball game. Been a good start for the right-handed hitting Chanticleer lineup. That pitch is in there for strike 2. Chance with just one lefty. That's Caitlin Ladwig. She's on deck. Here's the pitch. This is it down the right field line again, and another base hit for Blaha. Blaha quickly down to first. She's going to have to round the bag, but she's going to have to put the wheels down and slow it up and go in there with a single. So Blaha scorches one down the right field line for another hit. She's 2 for 2. Here's Caitlin Ladwig, the left-handed hitting left fielder. Ladwig calls time, will step in, bats here against Selby. She bats 9th in the order. That pitch in there for strike 1 at the letters on the outside corner. Selby ready to deliver. Chance on top, 7-4. That's on the outside corner, strike 2. Nice job that time by framing it up by the Eagles catcher. Kinnison framed it on the outside, gave the umpire a little extra time to look at it. He said it's good enough for strike 2. Here's the ball hit by Ladwig. Left fielder came in, now tails back, she won't get to it. It'll drop in front of her. Sun may have bothered her a bit out there. We'll give him a base hit in there on the left field play of Tinsley Sorensen. And into second is Ladwig. Over to third, Addie Blaha. Brings up the leadoff hitter, Ellie Jess.
Batting forward, number 3, Elle Jess.
Elle, the designated player, has singled. and flew out to the first baseman. She's hit it hard both times she's been at the plate. She bats here for the third time in the third inning. Chance on top, 7-4. Another base here would be big for the visitors. They have runners in scoring position. Hitting Kinnison, that is ball 2, 2-2. Cargill with a little bit taken off that time, tried to entice this hitter to go after something out of the zone. Kinnison said no. Here's the 2-2. Hit towards the third baseman, off the third baseman, and that'll be over to first. Probably an error on the third baseman. Right at Lily Alexander. Took maybe a bad hop, got her up. She did block it, kept it in front of her. Now we'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher. This will be Ellie Hoffman coming in to run. Hoffman wearing number 3. So Coach Price using a courtesy runner for his pitcher and catcher as they're allowed to do. Here's Bristol Scott. She was hit by a pitch in the second, came around to score. Right-handed hitting, bat 9th in the order for the Eagles. Here's the pitch. This is in there for strike 1. Runner at first, 1 down. Chance on top on the Valley County Health System scoreboard, 7-4. Here's the pitch. That's down and in. Runner off for second. Here's the throw. Nice throw. They might have got her. They did. Nice throw by the Chanticleer catcher that time. Making the toss down there, Sierra Cluthy. Cluthy puts it right on the money and guns down the runner trying to steal second. So 2 down in the inning. Here's the pitch by Cargill. Swung on and missed. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Scott. It's got maybe 2-1 is what the umpire signaled, but first pitch was a strike, so I thought the scoreboard probably had it right, but either way, it's going to be washed away as Bristol Scott drills one into left field for a single. She said she didn't care if there was 1 strike or 2 strikes. She was going to hit the next one to get on base. So Bristol Scott aboard with 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Here's Loretta Schofield. Schofield batting from the left-hand side. Has grounded out, has walked. She scored a run. Here's the pitch by Cargill, down and away, ball 1. Now the umpire going to make a move, I think. Is he going to get over to second? I think trying a little bit of time. There's a lot of dust over there from when they threw out the runner trying to get Kinnison. When they got the courtesy runner Hoffman thrown out, a lot of dirt was kicked up over the bag, and I think Coach Price wanted to be able to see for it when he sent his runner. Looks like maybe Scott wants to go here. Here's the pitch. That's down and away. And it's 2-0 on Schofield. Selby, the O'Neill pitcher, is on deck. She'd like to get an opportunity. Her team down 7-4. We're in the third. That pitch away, 3-0. Strikeout, an error, and then a nice throw out by the Orc catcher, and then the single by O'Neill puts us in this spot. Here's the 3-0 pitch in there for strike 1. Right at the top of the zone against the left-handed hitting number 27, Schofield. Schofield back in. Right up on top of the plate, fouls this one off, goes over the O'Neill dugout area, and makes it 3-2. Runner should be off and moving here. Runner at first, 2 down, 3-2 count here on Schofield. Cargill back in. Here's the 3-2 pitch. It's high, ball 4. So Schofield will be at first. Scott down to second. Here's Riley Selby. She has doubled. She has grounded out. She's 1 for 2. She scored a run also for the home team. Riley doing the pitching, could help herself out right here. Here's the pitch by Cargill. That misses inside. That's a wild pitch. It's going to go to the backstop. Let's move Schofield up to second. Move Scott over to third with 2 down. 1-0 now as pitchers battle here. Cargill, the York pitcher, against the O'Neill pitcher in the batter's box. Brooklyn Cahoy is on deck for O'Neill. 7-4. Home plate umpire is going to do a little maintenance around home plate. Glad to have you along. Make sure you stop in and thank all the Chanticleer and O'Neill sponsors for making this softball action possible, including Wattis Incorporated, Joe and the guys, always proud sponsors of all the students at Ord High School, and of course the Ord Lady Chants. It was Incorporated. That pitch is high, and it's 2-0 on Riley. 2 down in the inning. Chance got the first 2 after the throw out by the catcher, but a single and a walk have moved O'Neill into scoring position. Here's a ball up the middle. It's going to go through for a base hit, and it's going to be a 7-6 ball game. On the single and the 2 RBIs for Selby. Drives in Schofield and Scott. Here's Brooklyn Cahoy. She's singled, she's walked, she's got an RBI, she scored a run. Chance on top, 7-6. So both teams have been able to put runs on the board in every inning. Chance put 2 on in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the third. There's a ball hit down the left field line. Left fielder will have to hustle for it. This is out there to left field. Ball rounded up by Ladwig. And in for the double is Brooklyn Cahoy. And now O'Neill threatening to take the lead. They got 2 in the first, 2 in the second. They've got 2 here in the third. They got 2 in scoring position with Selby at third and Cahoy at second. Actually, the courtesy runner, that's Hofer at third, running for O'Neill. For Selby. First pitch is ball 1 to the O'Neill cleanup hitter, Malneri, playing right field. Here's the next pitch. Nice one by Cargill. Took a little bit off of that, and it evens up the count at 1-1. 2 down, 2 on. 2 in here for the home squad. Malneri choked up on the bat. That's in there, strike. Nice pitch by the Chance senior, Claire Cargill. Back in the right-handed hitting number 5. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and fouled out of play. Let's do it again at 1 ball, 2 strikes. It was 68 degrees when we started, but as we said, the breeze after we've been in the 80s and 90s, it's cooled down a bit here in O'Neill. The sun has went behind the clouds in a lot of the area and now down to 63 degrees. Here's the next pitch hit towards right center field, and O'Neill will grab the lead on the hit by Emerson Malneri, and they have grabbed an 8-7 lead here in the bottom of the third. So both teams able to put runs on the board, and Malneri with a single, but gets 2 RBIs out of it. And O'Neill has their biggest inning of the ball game, now with 4 runs driven in. Here's Danny Rouse, and Rouse will be hit by the pitch. That'll put her at first. Malneri over to second. And the 9th hitter in the inning for O'Neill will be Brenna Davis. Brenna Davis came up with that sparkling .550 batting average when we started the ballgame. She's 0 for 2 here today. We'll see if Cargill can get her out here. That pitch bounces away. Nice stop by the Chanticleer catcher, Sierra Khalifi. O'Neill with 4 runs in, though. Pitch is high. 2-0 on Davis. Here's a 2-0 pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Grace Druke, who started all this, is on the on-deck circle for the Eagles, looking to expand their lead. They came in trailing 7-4, but they put 4 on the board. His pitch is in there, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Davis. Davis calls time, gets back in on the left-hand side. Here's the 2-2, bounces by the catcher. Nice block again by Cluthy. Runner at second took a big long look at trying to get to third, but then hustles back as the block by Cluthy keeps it right there near home plate. 3-2. 2 down again. Runner should be on the move. Here's the 3-2 hit. This is going to be trouble. Williams will go after it. She won't get through it. And the runner from first is going to get to third, and the runner from second will put run number 9 on the board for O'Neill. So an RBI single for Brenna Davis. And that makes it 9-7, and now Ord will take a timeout. All the players headed out to talk to their senior pitcher. O'Neill is batted around. They put 5 on the board and now lead at 9-7 on your Valley County Health System scoreboard. We're back with more softball from O'Neill after this timeout. Runners at first and third, 2 down. First pitch hit towards the shortstop. Shortstop can't come up with it. And the air will put Danny Rouse in with run number 10 for the Eagles. Over to second is Davis. And at first base is Drucke on the air. 10-7 O'Neill. Runners at first and second. Still 2 down. Here's Kinnison. Pitch on the way. Ball hit back through the box. That's going to be a base hit. He'll drive in another run, and it's now 11-7. In from second for the Eagles is the courtesy runner. That time running was Tinsley Sorensen. Sorensen in to score the run. Moving over to second is Grace Drucke, and Kinnison with a single up the middle. Here's Bristol Scott. She's been hit by a pitch and singled. She scored twice already in today's ball game. Now we're going to have a runner at first base for Kinnison. And over to run, Ellie Hoffman, a junior. Where's number 3? So O'Neill has put a big inning on the board, a big crooked number. They have 7 in, and there's still 2 outs. In fact, the first 2 batters in the inning were out, or became outs. Pitch high, ball 1. On the way by Cargill. That ball hit towards right center. Nobody's going to get to that one. That's going to drive in at least 2. It's going to bounce the fence, and probably a good break for the Chanticleers because they would have scored more than 1 for the Eagles. More than Grace Drucke would have scored. That ball bounces the fence for an automatic double for Bristol Scott. And that'll make it 12-7 O'Neill. And now Ashley Trampy will come out of the Ord dugout. Looks like the Chants will make a pitching change. We'll take a timeout for one of our fine sponsors. You're listening to Softball on King FM 103.9 and streaming online at knlbradio.com.
At Connaught Tire Service, we are your local experts in O'Neill on everything from tires and brakes to tune-ups, electrical diagnostics, and most other repairs. We offer the best prices on high-quality parts, and we pride ourselves on excellent customer service. We offer a variety of top brands to suit every customer's needs and budget. The next time an automotive issue comes up, bring it to the experts at Connaught Tire Service.
O'Neill Public Schools is home to great opportunities for your kids. As an Apple Distinguished School, O'Neill Junior High School stays on the cutting edge of technology so your kids learn more in and out of the classroom. With our organization, Eagle Eye Broadcasting, students get real-world experience in the field of broadcasting with industry-standard equipment. This experience is seen through their live daily announcement shows and the annual Homecoming Lift Up. And with plans to continue to add to and update our facilities, there's no better time to be an Eagle. O'Neill Public Schools. Dream, achieve, believe.
There's a new tomorrow on the other side of the horizon.
Someday's gonna be one day soon.
Build your tomorrow with a bank you can rely on. Pinnacle Bank.
Schofield batting for her fourth time here, and we're still in the third inning. She bats from the left-hand side. She scored already in this inning, has 2 runs scored on the day. First pitch down and away, ball 1. O'Neill with runners at second and third after the double by Scott. Kinnison as a runner for her is at third. Here's the pitch out and away. Running again, Allie Hoffman running for Kinnison, the catcher for O'Neill. That pitch misses, and it's 3-0 on Schofield. Now Schofield's checking out. I think it's 2-0. That's what I had in my books, and now the umpire's going to clear that up. It is 2-0 on Schofield. That pitch, I think the guy with the scoreboard just knew what was going to happen. He says it's 3-0. Runners at second and third, 2 down. That pitch is high, ball 4. So the bases loaded for the Eagles. Schofield at first, Scott at second, Hoffman at third, and here's Selby with a chance to help herself out. She's got 2 RBIs already in the inning on a big hit to center field for Selby. This one, she fouls off down the right field line. Don't believe the park will hold it. It's going to go out of play for strike 1. Someone with a retriever down the first base line. We'll see if the retriever picks it up. No, he's going to let it go. 1 strike on Riley Selby. A big inning for the Eagles. They've claimed the lead after trailing 7-4. They put 8 on the board against Ord pitchers. Pitch misses. And it's 1-1. Jeffries back on the mound, ready to pitch. The 2 down. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, hit to right field. That's going to be trouble. Right fielder will have to take it on 1 hop. That's going to drive in 2 more, and it's 14-7 in favor of O'Neill. Schofield will go to third. It's a single for Selby, but 2 more RBIs is the big thing for the Eagles. Hoffman will score. Scott will score. Now a courtesy runner for Selby. They'll bring in, I think that's Ramsey Hofer coming over to first base to run. Hofer has been running in that spot. 14-7, 10 runs in the inning for O'Neill. May not be done. Here's the ball hit to the second baseman. Second baseman over to first in time, but not in time to stop the big run by the Eagles. They put 10 runs on the board. We'll go to the 4th. O'Neill leading it now 14-7.
My family has been in this business for a long time, and we've always put the community first.
Our goal when we wake up every morning is how can our communities get to the next level?
Here at the bank, we're very community involved. We definitely like to serve on our committees. Working somewhere that allows me to continue to do that is awesome.
My parents work together in this bank. My grandparents work together in this bank.
Being locally owned, being family owned, it is fun to share that spirit.
The reason I like working for Tri-County Bank is the one-on-one contact with our customers.
People know that they can call any of us here if they really need something on my cell phone at 8 o'clock at night. It doesn't matter. That relationship is huge, especially in this day and age. It's just important for me that I could be a part of my family's legacy and keep this bank going, hopefully on to the 5th, 6th, 7th generation.
go to the top of the fourth, and a new pitcher for O'Neill. It'll be Grace Drucke in from third base. She's pitched in 7 games, has a 3.94 ERA. Her first pitch to the Chanticleers, Claire Cargill, called strike one. Next pitch down, evens a count at 1 ball and 1 strike. You're listening to Softball on King FM 103.9 and streaming online at knlbradio.com. Chuck Friesick along from O'Neill. As O'Neill, that ball hit by Cargill, scorched into right field, 1 hop taken by the right fielder, but Ord has Claire Cargill aboard with some work to do now. They led 7-4 going into the bottom of the third, but a 10 spot put on the board by the Eagles, and they lead it 14-7. They had 7 hits in the inning. A couple of chant errors. Now the chants back to work. Here's Lily Alexander. Ball hit to the third baseman, 1 hop. Throw to second. Did they get it in time? They do. 5-4 will take care of Claire Cargill for out number 1. Lily Alexander will be safe at first on the fielder's choice. So 1 on, 1 out. This will bring up Sierra Cluthy. So both teams to their second pitcher. Grace Drucke here for O'Neill. Ward has went to Alex Jeffries. Jeffries coming in though with her team behind. Drucke coming in with her team on top. That pitch high, gets back to the screen and down to second. On the wild pitch is Lily Alexander. 1 ball on Cluthy. She's the cleanup hitter for the Chanticleers. Sierra doing the catching today for the red and white. Here's a pitch that's down and going to be called a strike. Thought maybe it was a little low, but guy behind the plate had a much better look than we did from up here in the press box and said it's strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Ball hit. This is going to go into left field. Should be a base hit. Cluthy will get to first. Alexander will stop at third. Chance have their second hit of the inning. And it brings up Allison Wheeler. She's had a good day. Single and a home run. Wheeler will step in. Be the first time to look at Grace Drucke. Pitch by Drucke on the outside corner. Strike 1 down to second. Is Sierra Cluthy. Cluthy at second. Alexander at third. 1 strike on Wheeler. We're in the top of the fourth. O'Neill on top 14-7. Ord needing to chip away here. Here's the pitch that bounces, gets away from the catcher. Wild pitch. Here comes the runner from third. She'll be in there on the wild pitch, and the Chanticleers have put a run on the board. Wild pitch moved Alexander to second. Now wild pitch will put her across the plate. Sierra Cluthy did the same. She moved from second to third. It's even on Wheeler at 1-1 with Natalie Williams on deck for the visitors. 14-8 on your Valley County Health System scoreboard. Drucke's next pitch. That's outside. Ball. No, call a strike. Apologize for that. Drug the catcher's mitt out. Had a little zip on it that time. Drug the catcher's mitt out of the zone, but must have crossed the plate. There's a swing and a miss, and this time she takes a lot off of it. Nice change from a hard fastball by Drucke to a let-up, and that takes care of Allison Wheeler. She goes down on strikes for out number 2. Here's Natalie Williams. She has struck out, fouled out. She's 0 for 2. Tried to bunt her last time up. Just got underneath it a bit and fouled it back, and the catcher was able to get to it. So 2 down. Here's the ball fouled back into the screen. Strike 1. Williams can keep it rolling. The chance pitcher, Alex Jeffries, would get a chance to swing the bat here in the fourth. 14-8 is what's on your Valley County Health System scoreboard. Here's the pitch on the way by Drucke. This is fouled back, coming right our way. And it is strike 2. Make sure you stop in and thank all the O'Neill and Ord sponsors for making this softball action possible here on a Thursday, including the Ord Vet Clinic, North Highway 11 in Ord, a proud sponsor of all the students at Ord High School, and of course the Ord Lady Chance softball team. It's Ord Vet Clinic. A slow roller towards third. Third over to first. In time to gun down Williams for out number 3, but the Chance do put 1 on the board. They get 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors. There's one left. We played 3.5. O'Neill on top 14-8. We're back with the bottom of inning number 4 after this.
O'Neill Superfoods, located at 304 East Highway 20 in O'Neill, Nebraska. We are your local community connection for high-quality foods, friendly service, and great prices. And we now offer curbside pickup. It is a super simple and safe way to do shopping. Just follow these steps. First, go to superfoodsgrocery.net. Then select the correct superfood and you can start shopping. Our family-owned store offers a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need, from the everyday essentials to specialty items from around the world. We take pride in our community and appreciate your business. So shop at O'Neill Superfoods, located at 304.
Built this thing from the ground up out of nothing.
We know you put your heart into your business because that's what Nebraskans do. As a local bank, we put our hearts into helping you. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Tower and more power. King FM 103.9 to power right now with the Eagles. They lead at 14-8. Go to the bottom of the 4th. They will go 4-5-6. Melneric, Rouse, and Davis against the Ord reliever. This is the freshman Alex Jeffries. First pitch, ball 1. Melneric, a perfect 3 for 3. Ivor with 4 RBIs. She's been aboard every time. The right-handed hitting number 5. Probably no surprise for the team. She had 19 hits on the season. She's had a good year for the Eagles. That pitch bounces in there. It's 2-0 on Emerson. Chant outfield deep. Lights have come on here in O'Neill. That pitch hit towards the first baseman. Second baseman will get to it. Will they get it to first in time? They won't. So we'll give her a base hit as the ball hit between the first baseman and the second baseman. First baseman went out to help cover, and the second baseman able to come up with the ball was Natalie Vobber, but then nobody home at first. Here's Danny Rouse, the first baseman. First pitch hit by Rouse down the left field line, but is it going to tail foul? Yes, it will for strike 1. Rouse has lived on an air, lived on a fielder's choice, been hit by a pitch. She scored 1 run. She came in, hit 283, the right-handed hitting first baseman for the blue and white. 1 aboard, O'Neill on top, 14-8. We are in the 4th. Pitch on the way. This is going to be fouled at the plate. And it's 0-2 on Danny Rouse with Brenna Davis on deck. Next pitch low. Make it 1 ball, 2 strikes on the O'Neill first baseman. Glad to have you along Thursday softball here on King FM as these 2 teams wrap up their regular season play before they head off to tournament action in their conference yet this week, and then on Monday they'll head off to sub-district play. That pitch misses from the Ord right-hander and evens a count at 2-2 on Rouse. Pitch on the way. This one Rouse swings at and goes down on strikes for out number 1. Here's Brenna Davis, designated player, is struck out, grounded out, singled, has 2 RBIs. She has scored a run. Sure, we have a courtesy runner first. Change. Batter pitch on the corner for strike one. Football action here on King FM. Tomorrow we will be in Howells. Undefeated Howells Dodge against Riverside. Should be a good one. Both teams rated in the top 10 in Class D2. That pitch misses. Evens the count at 1-1. We're on our sister stations. Greatest Hits 93.9, 1060 AM, and online at knlbradio.com. Ord will be on the road at Grand Island Central Catholic. Here's the ball hit towards left center field. That'll be a base hit. Center fielder Williams after it. They'll get it back in. Are they going to try to score the runner from first? They will. And in with a double and an RBI. And coming all the way from first is Emerson Melnerick. Melnerick scores for the second time tonight on a double by Davis and an RBI. Now 15-8, O'Neill. Here's Grace Drucke. Drucke, the right-handed hitting pitcher now. She started out playing third base for the home squad, now doing the pitching. As we said, she had made 7 appearances during the year. Selby had done most of the pitching for the Eagles. That is called ball one on Grace. Kinnison on deck. That's swung on, hit towards the shortstop. Cargill will come with it, throw to first in time. Nice throw by Claire. Just in time to get Drucke. It was close at first, 6-3 for the second out. Moving over is Brenna Davis from second to third. Here's Harley Kinnison. She is grounded out, lived on an air, has a single. She has an RBI. She scored a run. That pitch a little bit low. Umpire a little bit thought that was going to bounce by the catcher. It did not. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This is hit down the third baseline. It's going to be a foul ball, and it'll even up at 1-1 on Kinnison, the 8th hitter in the O'Neill lineup. Bristol Scott, the 9th hitter for the Eagles, is on deck. 15-8 if you're just joining us. Chance had a lead of 7-4 going into the bottom of the third, but a big 10-run inning put the Eagles on top. That pitch is high, and it's 2-1 on Kinnison. Stay with us. We will give you the Shotters Incorporated post-game show to wrap it up from here in O'Neill. Here's the ball hit towards the shortstop in the hole. Can she get it over to first? Yes, what a play by Claire Cargill. Cargill goes in the hole, backhands the ball, and guns down Kinnison 6-3 for outs number 3. But a run comes across the board, 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors. There was 1 left. We played 4 complete here in O'Neill. It's the Eagles on top of the Chanticleers by the score of 15-8. We're back after a timeout from a couple of our fine sponsors.
Many lenders work in agriculture, but only one works for it. Mission-driven and owned by the producers we serve, we help customers manage risk, grow their success, and achieve goals. More than just another lender in agriculture, we strive to be its most valued. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Country Lane Retirement Home is invested in its residents. Our staff works hard to develop long-term relationships so that we can build a custom program that works best for you. Meeting your needs, especially in our memory care facility, is our first priority. Call today for more information.
We go to the top of the 5th. Drucke back on the hill for O'Neill. It'll be 7, 8, 9. Jeffries, Blaha, and Ladwick. First pitch is ball 1. Alex Jeffries. Next pitch down low for ball 2. Jeffries has walked and flown out to left field. She scored a run, stolen a base. Freshman now doing the pitching for the Chanticleers. We trail 15-8 here in the 5th. That ball hit off the end of the bat. shortstop will come over. They won't get her. Big Jeffries on base with a little infield single. And to bring up Addie Blaha. Now she has hit the ball well tonight. Both times right down the right field line, just inside of the foul line. And now I think the O'Neill dugout is pushing their right fielder over that way. They have moved Emerson Milmerick 2 or 3 steps towards the line in right field. Here's the pitch inside, ball one on Addie Blaha. Addie batting in the 8th spot. Where's number 4? Caitlin Ladwig on deck for the red and white. In the 5th, 1-0 count on Blaha. Here's the next pitch, fastball on the outside corner. A lot of motion for the right-hander, Grace Druke. Not a big picture, but she's got a lot of motion when she lets go of it. That evens a count at 1-1 on the fastball on the outside. It was 68 when we started. It was 62 when we threw that pitch, and that one will be an error on the shortstop. Shortstop is Riley Selby, who started out doing the pitching. So the Chants have runners at first and second, a single, and now an error. Here's Caitlin Ladwig. Ladwig, just a freshman, bats from the left-hand side. Chance needing to put together a big inning here against Druke. Here's the pitch, swung on off the end of the bat for strike one. Chance with 10-11 hits in the ball game. Had a 7-4 lead going to the bottom of the 3rd, but the big inning of the night saw the Eagles put 10 runs on the board on 7 hits in the bottom of the 3rd. That one rolls in there, and it'll be a wild pitch. That'll move up the runner from 2nd to 3rd. Jeffries will move up. Blaha not sure whether Jeffries was going to go or not, so she will hold and now be at first. See if they send her here. Now here's a chance where you could throw to second, up by 7. We'll see if O'Neill would do that. Here's the ball hit to the second baseman. She opts to take the out. She does. It'll score a run. Alex Jeffries will come in to put run number 9 on the board for the Chanticleers. Blaha will move up to second. It'll be 4-3. We'll take care of Ladwig for out number 1. Here in the 5th, it'll bring up El Jess. She has singled, flown out to the first baseman, grounded out to the third baseman. She's 1 for 3, right-handed, hitting leadoff hitter. Just a sophomore for the Chanticleers. Ball hit by Jess. She drilled that one, but I think she's going to be out too far in front of it, and it is strike 1. Claire Cargill would follow for the Chanticleers. O'Neill got 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 10 in the third, 1 in the fourth. They lead at 15-9. On your Valley County Health System scoreboard. Here's the pitch. That bounces in there. And it evens a count at 1-1. And among our fine sponsors of this Thursday night softball is the Tri-County Bank, the proud sponsor of the O'Neill Eagles. And of course, all the student athletes at O'Neill and St. Mary's High School. It's Tri-County Bank. Ball 2. On the Chanticleer leadoff hitter, El Jess. 2-1. Druke taking a bit of time, right-hander. Ready to deliver. Here's the 2-1. That's high ball 3. Wild pitch is going to go back to the backstop. Moving over to 3rd, Addie Blaha. Claire Cargill on deck. Lily Alexander would follow. Three and 1. Now the count on number 3. Here's the pitch. Ball hit. Headed towards center field. The shortstop thought she should have had it. And so Jess will be at first. And by the look of the shortstop, we're going to score an error on her. I thought maybe it was going to be a base hit. Not sure how the official scores will change it. 2 runs in though. Chance on hour in double figures. They have 15-10. Chanticleers want base runners. They don't care how they get there. Here's Claire Cargill. Started out doing the pitching, now playing shortstop. First pitch, high pop up towards right field. Right fielder getting under it and makes the catch. Nice play out there by Emerson Milmerick. That will take care of Claire Cargill for out number 2. No advance by the runner at first, Jess. Brings up number 10, Lily Alexander. She has doubled lived on a fielder's choice and flown out to first base. A couple of runs scored by the Chance senior here tonight against O'Neill. Drucke taking a long look, gets the number off the pad. Got a pad or a cushion on her left arm where she has the numbers where they want pitches to come from. She also checks over at the dugout. First pitch to Alexander was ball one. Sierra Cluthy on deck. If the Chance can keep it going, this is going to go into left field. They will keep it going on a single to left field by Lily Alexander. Jess over to second. Alexander at first. Sierra Cluthy, who's walked, singled, and struck out. She scored a run. She's done the catching for Ord, done a nice job behind the dish. Sierra, another senior who's put a lot into this Chanticleer program. We said two seniors on the side of O'Neill, Cahoy and Schofield. Chanticleers with more seniors. We'll mention all of those before we close out here in O'Neill. First pitch on the outside corner to the right-handed hitting number 12 is called strike one. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Ball hit towards left center. That'll be a base hit. It's going to get by the left fielder and then cut off. Chance are going to hold the runner now. One at second. He's going to have to get back. A double for Cluthy. And she drives in El Jess. Alexander holds at third. The Chanticleers have made it a 15-11 ball game. 3 in for the Chance here. Can the Chance get another big hit? Wheeler has a home run already. She's got a single. That pitch is called strike one. Well, she got those against the starting pitcher, Selby. She did strike out against her first opportunity against Grace Drucke. Here's the next pitch. That's outside. He gets a count at 1-1. But a base hit here could make things interesting. It's 15-11 on your Valley County Health System scoreboard. Chanticleers batting here in the top of the fifth, count 1-1 on their first baseman. Here's the 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. It's 1-2 on Allison. Natalie Williams would follow. If Wheeler can keep it rolling here in the fifth. Chance to put 3 in. Here's the pitch. Ball hit down the third baseline. That is called a foul ball. Just missed down the left field line. I think Ashley Trampy was hoping it was just a little bit over. Went right by the third baseman, Brooklyn Cahoy. Cahoy started at shortstop, moved over to third when Selby left the mound. Selby went to shortstop. Grace Drucke came from third to pitch. We'll do the 1-2 battle between Wheeler and Drucke again. Here's the pitch. That bounces in there and then rolls the final 20 feet to the plate. It's 2-2 on Wheeler. 2 down, 2 on, 15-11 on your Valley County Health System scoreboard. We're in O'Neill between the Lady Eagles and the Lady Chance. Final regular season for both of these. Here's a ball hit to right center. I don't think anybody will get there. It's out of here. Another home run by Wheeler. Her second home run of the night, and the Chanticleers have pulled back within one. Her second home run for Allison Wheeler in a big inning. The Chanticleers needed it. 6 runs on the board. It's 15-14 here in O'Neill. She had a home run in the third. She gets a home run here in the fifth. And the Chanticleers are within one of O'Neill. And here's Natalie Williams. Natalie, right-handed hitting. Bounces in there. 4-1. As we said, Williams making the switch over to softball here during her senior campaign. Outstanding athlete, a sprinter and track. Plays basketball. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's high ball 2. Chance would probably just like to see her aboard. Alex Jeffries, the Chanticleer freshman pitcher, is on deck. Now we have some lights down the right field line. play or not. They have not stopped play yet, but there are some lights in right center. That's high, ball 3, 3-0. Now I think might be Williams asking for time about the lights. Actually, Trampy asking, no chance. That's ball 4, won't make any difference. So 4 straight pitches. And Natalie Williams will be aboard at first. Now Chuck Price is going to make the switch. We'll go back to starter Riley Selby, and coming back, Grace Drucke will go back to play third base. And they will move Brooklyn Cahoy back to play short. We're back with more softball. We're in the 5th. It's 15-14 Eagles. Don't go away. You're listening to softball on King FM, streaming online at knvradio.com.
Wakefield Insurance Agency is here to help protect all the moving parts of your life with auto, home, life, and financial services. The team at Wakefield Insurance Agency make it simple to bring together what matters to you.
This is Alex Jeffries, the Chanticleer freshman. She has walked, flown out to left. She's also singled. She had her single here in this inning. Now again, Selby takes a cut at the first pitch for strike 1. (15-14). Chance we're down a big amount. Now I've cut it to 1. This ball hit down the third baseline in foul territory. Going over to make the catch will be Drucke for out number 3. But the Chanticleers put 6 on the board. We'll go to the home half of inning number 5 after this timeout.
Looking for fresh meats, produce, and all your favorite products? Look no further than Torpin's Rodeo Market, your only home-owned grocery store. We pride ourselves on offering top-quality meats, USDA choice beef, tender pork, and chicken, all with friendly service that makes you feel right at home. And don't forget, get your bankroll ticket punched each week at Torpin's Rodeo Market in O'Neill, your local store, always well-stocked and ready for you. Torpin's Rodeo Market, your only home-owned food store.
Stop in and thank all of our sponsors, including those who are always with us. Wells Air Service, Speed's Apple Market, Trotters Incorporated in Arcadia. That's how we'll wrap it up from here in O'Neill. Valley County Health System, who gives you scoring updates throughout the softball action, and internet streaming of tonight's softball from O'Neill, brought to you by Block Construction. On the Valley County Health System scoreboard, 15-14. We'll see if the Chance can hold the Eagles. Eagles will go 9-1-2. We have not had anybody put a 0 on the board. Each team has scored each time they've been at the plate. First pitch. Called ball 1, I believe. To the right-handed hitting Bristol Scott. Might have been a bit outside. Pitch on the way. This is down 2-0. Loretta Schofield, then Riley Selby for O'Neill. They'll go back to the top of the order. Scott has scored all 3 times. She's been hit by a pitch, she's singled, she's doubled. That's performance out of your ninth hitter. And make that 3 for 3 as she hits one to center. What a night for Bristol Scott. Here's Loretta Schofield. She's grounded out, walked twice, walked 3 times. She's been aboard 3 of the 4 times she's been at the plate, and that's what you want out of your leadoff hitter. Schofield came in batting .297, bats from the port side. Here's the first pitch down and low, ball 1. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Ward got a 2-0 lead in the top of the first. O'Neill tied it at 2-2. Ward put 3 on the board at the top of the second, went on top 5-2. O'Neill cut it to 5-4. Then Ord put 2 more on in the top of the third, took a 7-4 lead. But O'Neill wasn't to be outdone. They put 10 on the board in the bottom of the third, took a 14-7 lead. The Chants then got 1 in the fourth, 6 in the fifth, and we stand at 15-14. Here's the 2-hole pitch to Schofield. That's high, ball 3. 1 aboard for O'Neill. Nobody down. The right-handed freshman, Alex Jeffries, pitching in relief of Claire Cargill. We're in the bottom of the fifth. It's been an entertaining ball game. Both offenses able to put runs on the board. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike. Riley Selby, who started pitching, then went to short, will now be back pitching, is on deck. Here's the 3-1. Swung on, hit towards the second baseman. Second baseman will take the out at first. 4-3 to take care of Schofield for the first out. Moving up on the ground ball is Bristol Scott. Here's Selby. She is doubled. She has 3 hits on the night. 4 RBIs. Pitch is low, gets by the catcher. That'll be a pass ball. That'll move up Scott to third. And it's 1-0 on Selby with Brooklyn Cahoy on deck for the Eagles. Eagles on top, but just by 1, 15-14. These two teams have met in August. It was 5-2 O'Neill. They met in September. There's a base hit to right field. And another RBI for Selby. And a 16-14 lead for the Eagles. Now they will run for Riley as they have throughout the night. It's like Ramsey Holford, the junior, will run as a courtesy runner for the pitcher. 1 on, 1 out, 1 in. Here's Brooklyn Cahoy. There's a ball hit by Cahoy. That'll be a base hit out into left field. Gets by the left fielder. It's going to be a single, and then you'll see how many they get. They're going to try to score 1 from first, and they will. It'll be an error on the left fielder, allowing Selby's to Hofer to score, running for Selby, and that'll be on the left field. It'll be a single for Brooklyn Cahoy, no RBI. 17-14 O'Neill. Here's Emerson Melnerick. She's 4 for 4 tonight. That pitch down low, ball 1. She has doubled, singled, and singled. Scored twice, has 4 RBIs also. Has not been a night for the pitchers to dominate here in O'Neill. Here's the 1-0 pitch in there for a strike, evens it up at 11 on Emerson Melnerick. So Ord closed it to within 1 at 15-14. O'Neill has got it back out to 17-14 with a couple of runs here in the home half of the fifth. That pitch high, ball 2, 2-1. Pitch on the way. That is called strike 2. Danny Rouse on deck. 1 out. 1 on for O'Neill against the Ord freshman. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Catcher drops it. Now she'll throw it to first. That'll be the out. So it'll be a strikeout for the pitcher. Put out for the catcher. For the second out. Moving over to third on the throw to first was Brooklyn Cahoy. Brings up Danny Rouse. Right-handed hitting first baseman. Lived on an air, fielder's choice, been hit by a pitch and struck out. She has, though, scored a run for the blue and white. Has an opportunity to drive in run number 18 for the Eagles. First pitch to Danny, ball 1. Here's a ball popped up. Second baseman should be able to close the leather on this, and she can. Natalie Barbaro will take care of Danny Rouse, but a couple of runs across for O'Neill after 5 complete here at Kearney Park in O'Neill. It's the home team Eagles, 17, Ward 14, inning number 6. Comes your way.
Need electrical work done? Look no further than Shad's Electric, your go-to for all your residential, commercial, and agricultural wiring needs. Family owned and based in O'Neill, Shad's Electric is ready to serve you. Call 402-340-1242 today. That's 402-340-1242. Shad's Electric, lighting up your life.
Great Plains State Bank is about great personal service. Like most banks, Great Plains State Bank offers ag loan options that fit your needs. Visit with a team you know and trust that will help you grow your yield. We are local people making local decisions that impact your success. Stop in today and let's talk. Great Plains State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We'll go to the 6th. Chanticleers will lead it off with their right fielder, Addie Blaha. First pitch to Addie, ball 1. Addie's been aboard all 3 times tonight, has a couple of hits, scored a couple of runs. Fouls this one off. Ladwig, Caitlin down the first baseline towards the York dugout, has to jump out of the way, leaving up the count of the ball and a strike on Blaha. Addie in open stance. Where the pitch that is in there, strike 2. Addie took a second look, thought maybe she should have swung at it and didn't. Addie, a junior, playing right field tonight for the Chanticleers. Selby back in. She started the ball game, got a little bit of help, and now pitches, and they go strikeout here. As she will strike out Addie Blaha for out number 1. This will bring up the left-handed hitting Caitlin Ladwig. Struck out, doubled, and grounded out. She's 1 for 3. Ladwig batting from the port side. And the chance to go back to the top of the order for LHS. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Scheduled to go 7. Both teams have yet to see a 0 on the board, so chance need to get some runs put up here. That pitch catches the corner, called strike 2. Selby maybe a little bit more control on her second time here, now taking a check into the O'Neill dugout. Gets the sign on what they want delivered from head coach Price. Here's the 0-2, swung on and fouled off the screen. It'll go 0-2. Chuck Price, the head man for the Eagles. They came in here 11 and 10. Alex Miller and Aaron Boyle are his assistants. Chanticleers came in 5 and 19. Carly Zuha and Courtney Walnick are the assistant coaches. Macy Weeks, the volunteer coach, and the head coach for the Chanticleers, Ashley Trenke. Pitch is called a ball. It's 1-2 on Ladwig. Ladwig back in. We're in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Ladwig coming out of there really opening up quickly, but able to get the aluminum on it that time and fouls it down the third baseline. Still a nice crowd out in center field, a really nice crowd from O'Neill here. Some fans from Chanticleer land have made it up here. Here's the pitch, that's outside, it'll even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Make sure you stop in and thank all of our sponsors. They're the ones that make it possible for us to be here, including Anderson Pharmacy on the south side of the square in downtown Ord, proud sponsor of all Chanticleer athletes. It's Anderson Pharmacy. That's ball 3. I think Caitlin thought maybe it was ball 4. Umpire wasn't sure, took off his mask, and now says let's do it again. 3-2. 1 out in the inning. Ladwig back in. Caitlin takes a cut at this one and she'll go down on the strikes for out number 2. Brings up Jess. She has singled, flown out to the first baseman, grounded out, and lived on an error. She scored 1 run for the Chanticleers. Chance need to get something going. As we said, no one has put a 0 so far on the board, and the Chance still want to start it here. They're down 3, 17-14 in the 6th. That is ball 1. West, Claire Cargill on deck. Pitch on the way. This ball popped up. It's headed right towards us here in the press box, and that is going to go off the roof. And even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Once again, want to thank the coaches, Trampy and Price, for getting us their starting lineups, getting us some numbers on their players, and congratulations to both of these teams as they wrap up the regular season here tonight. They will head off to conference play yet this week, and then on Monday we'll head off to sub-district action or towards Valley for a battle with Douglas County West. That's in the C5 sub-district. Well, O'Neill will head to Hastings to the Bill Smith complex for the C1 sub-district and battle against Centura. That pitch rolls in there. And it evens up the count at 2-2 on the Chanticleer hitter. Just back in. 2 down in the inning. Here's a ball popped up and fouled out of play, and Jess will do it again in her battle here against Selby. It was 68, sun shining and breezy when we started. It's changed a little bit, as we said. The breeze made it feel much cooler than it was. It has cooled down some here in O'Neill. Now down to an even 60 degrees, and it's headed towards the 50s, maybe the high 40s tonight. Here's the 2-2 pitch again with 2 outs, foul back. So just battling hard in there. She'd like to get Claire Cargill a chance to bat. We're in the 6th in a 17-14 battle between the Eagles and the Chanticleers. Here's the pitch on the way. Ball fouled back again by Jess, right into the screen behind home plate. Chanticleers will say goodbye to 5 seniors at the conclusion of this season. Natalie Williams, Lily Alexander, Sierra Cluthy, Claire Cargill, and Natalie Bobber. I want to thank them for all the things they've done for the Chanticleer softball program. 2-2. And the battle for Jess and Selby continues. We said the Chanticleers conference play tomorrow in Central City. O'Neill gets a day off. They will head off to Wayne for Saturday on the Mid-States Conference tournament. This is high, ball 3. 3-2. Just out of the box, now she'll get back in. Has a word with head coach Trampy. Here's the 3-2 pitch. This is a couple hopper back to the pitcher over to first. So for the first time tonight, we have a 0 put on the board in the runs column. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We played 5.5 here in O'Neill. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Davis, Drucke, and Kinnison when we come back. Eagles on top, 17-14.
Experience luxury and style at Signature Salon in O'Neill, Nebraska, where your beauty is our signature. Pamper yourself with our top-tier nail services, from flawless manicures and pedicures to stunning nail art. Elevate your look with our expert eyelash and eyebrow treatments. You can even achieve that sun-kissed glow all year round with our premium tanning services. Need a fresh hairstyle? Our talented stylists are here to craft the perfect cut and color just for you. Plus, explore our exclusive signature services that cater to your every beauty need. Visit Signature Salon today and let us help you shine.
Enjoying the coverage here tonight from O'Neill as the Eagles are on top 17-14. They will go to 6, 7, 8, Davis, Drucke, and Kinnison. Davis the first in. She's had hits her last 2 times at the plate. This pitch outside, ball 1. Board with 2 runs in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 6 in the fifth, but then had a 0 in the sixth, the first one we've seen in this battle between the Eagles and the Chants here tonight. That pitch in there evens the count on Davis at a ball and a strike. Down low, 2-1 on Brenna. Sierra Cluthy's been behind the dish. Wheeler's been at first base. Barbara playing second for the Chanticleers. Lily Alexander over at third. Claire Cargill, after pitching, has been playing shortstop. There's a ball hit towards left field, and it's over the left fielder's head. But Gladwick had a little bit of problem picking it up off the bat, and now it'll be the runner going to go between second and third. They're going to grab her. She'll get a double, but then we'll be throwing out from 7 to 6 to 5 for out number 1. Give her a double to start for Brenna Davis. Here's Grace Druke. Druke is flown out, struck out, grounded out, lived on an air. She has scored a run. Do a little bit of pitching also tonight for the Eagles. Ball popped up high into the air. Williams coming in, and makes the catch. Natalie Williams with a long run. Speedy center fielder able to run it down for out number 2. So maybe we'll go back-to-back goose eggs. Chance would need it if they're going to have much of a chance looking forward to the 7th. They will go 2, 3, 4, so they have the meat of the order up, trailing by 3. Now the ball, ground ball to the second baseman. We are going to go there. 4-3. Kinnison grounds out, and we go to the 7th. After everybody pounding the ball for 5 innings, the 6th is quiet. Each team, no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the 7th. Eagles, 3 to the better over the Chanticleers on your Valley County Health System scoreboard, 17-14.
Ranchland Auto Supply is your locally owned and operated CarQuest store in downtown O'Neill, Nebraska. They have a large selection of parts and accessories to keep your vehicle and equipment running. Ranchland Auto delivers around O'Neill's to many local communities every day and offers in-house hydraulic hose production. Our employees are always ready to serve the community with the combined experience of over 100 years in the automotive and heavy equipment industry. Stop by or call Ranchland Auto Supply today and let a friendly parts professional help you with all your automotive needs.
Inning number 7 comes your way next on King FM. Claire Cargill in for the Chanticleers. That pitch on the outside going to be called ball 1. Claire has lived on a fielder's choice. She's hit a home run. She's got a single. She's flown out. She's had a mixed bag at the plate. The big home run for the Chanticleers. Got them rolling in inning number 2. That pitch misses up high, 2-0. Chance down 17-14. We play here in the 7th. Pitch on the way from Selby. This ball hit by Cargill, and it's fouled off, and it goes out of play for strike 1. Lily Alexander on deck. Sierra Cluthy in the hole. 3 seniors in a row. 2, 3, 4 in the batting order for the Chanticleers. Here's a 2-1 pitch. That misses inside, 3-1. Chance needing base runners and a trio of runs at least, so that we see the bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. That's ball 4. So the Chanticleers get it started with a walk to Claire Cargill. Here's Lily Alexander. She's doubled and singled. She scored 3 times. Lived on a fielder's choice and flown out. Right-handed hitting number 10's done a nice job over at third base tonight for the visitors. Ball hit down the right field line, but that's going to fade foul. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Called, strike 2 on Lily Alexander. We're in the 7th. This game's scheduled to go 7. We are 2 hours full into this ball game. Base hit down there. No, the right fielder's going to come over and make the catch. Can she make the throw back into first? She can, but not in time. Claire Cargill, as I did, thought it was going to drop in there, but what a nice effort by the right fielder, Emerson Melneric, coming over to make the catch on a ball well hit by Alexander. Out number 1. Here's Sierra Cluthy. She has struck out, walked, has a couple of hits, has an RBI. She's been aboard 3 out of the 4 times she's been at the plate. Senior's done a nice job behind the plate tonight for the Chanticleers in a long ball game with a lot of runs scored. That pitch in there to the right-handed hitting number 12 is called strike 1. Allison Wheeler is on deck. That's a ball. It's even at 1-1. Chance would really like to get to Allison. She has hit 2 home runs already tonight. But the freshman have any more in her aluminum? That ball fouled. Back out of play. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 on, 1 out. 17-14 O'Neill. We play here in the top of the 7th. Pitch on the way by Selby. That's inside. And the count even at 2-2. And among our fine sponsors making this softball action possible, Ward's Ace Hardware, just a block south of the square in downtown Ord, a proud sponsor of the Lady Chanticleers here from O'Neill. Ball popped up in the infield, shortstop going back, she's going to make the play. No, she can't make the play. Drops to the ground, and it'll fall in there. We're going to give her a base hit. The shortstop had to turn her back to the infield. That was Cahoy. And so at first will be Cluthy. Over to second, Claire Cargill. And Claire just got there with her athletic ability because it was one of those she couldn't leave early because the shortstop first thought she was going to have it, but it kept drifting back onto the grass, and then she turned her back to the infield, and that's when we scored it a hit. Here's Allison Wheeler. 2 home runs for this freshman tonight, something she won't forget. She also has a single. Pitch on the way. Down and called strike 1. Natalie Williams on deck for the visitors. Down by 3, we're in the 7th. Chance with 2 aboard. Just 1 out. Here's a swing and fouled off. We'll go off the screen over towards Williams, and it's quickly 2 strikes on Allison Wheeler. Doing the first base chores tonight for head coach Ashley Trampy. Now the Lady Chants, after you have only 5 wins throughout the regular season, probably could have come in here and finished out the season and went home tonight without thinking, but they have played hard tonight. Got to credit the coach and the team for the effort they have put off, and now Wheeler thought one was coming inside, but they'll call it a strike, and it'll be strike 3, so there'll be 2 down. And it'll bring up Natalie Williams. Williams has been aboard once. She walked. Chanticleers down to their last out here in O'Neill. Cargill at second, Cluthy at first. Here's the pitch. Williams takes a cut, strike 1. Runners both get a long lead, but the catcher comes out with the ball and they scamper back to the bag. Alex Jeffries would bat next if the Chanticleers get an opportunity. Here's the pitch. Swung on and miss. 0-2 with 2 down. It's Trampy trying to keep Williams positive here. Natalie back into the box. Here's the 0-2, swung on by Williams, and that'll do the ball game. But it was a hard-fought win for the Eagles. They get it done, and they will get this win by the score of 17-14. We're back with your Trotters Incorporated post-game show. Both teams headed to shake hands as they should. What a nice battle, and both teams getting a nice round of applause from the fans who've